हमें कंट्रोल ही नहीं करना सिखाया गया एंड हमें ये सिखाया ही नहीं गया है कि व्हेन वी आर नॉट द फुलेस्ट मेंटली कि हम हेल्प ले सकते। थैंक्स टू सोशल मीडिया नाउ एवरीबडी हैज द फोन्स ऑन। खाना खत्म हुआ, थोड़ा सा देख लेता हूँ, थोड़ा सा ये कर लेता हूँ, अच्छा व्हाट्सएप जवाब तो दे दूँ। पोहा इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट ब्रेकफास्ट वन कैन ईट, बट हैव यू एवर सीन अ cow's baby drink a human mother's milk? It's eat to live or live to eat. So it's up to you. Oh, I had a heartbreak. Oh, I'm not feeling too well. And we've done it all. I think we all have done it in our lifespan that, oh, I'm just feeling too stressed and busted. Let me have a drink or two. But that got me on that one. And sugar cravings are a loop. The less you eat, the less you need. More you eat, the more you need. My one take-home message to everybody is,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of my podcast. Today, I have with me Savinder Korbe, a nutritionist. And believe me, she knows her subject. And you can see that when you look at her. So, thank you for being here. And she has an experience of more than a decade. And we are going to ask her questions about stress and overeating, undereating, and everything else that we want to know from her.
okay.
So tell me, Nikki, about the emotional part. Like we ladies, we are we're not emotional, but we undergo a lot of changes about.
I think our EQ is very higher than our IQ.
Yes.
So what happens is, as ladies, we still have some sense in our heads, but the younger generation, the upcoming so-called Gen Z, is they don't even know what's happening with them. So emotional eating is primarily arising out of cortisol levels, which are raised by multiple reasons. For example, they had a heartbreak, they're not sleeping well, many exams and stress, peer pressure, ye cheez mili nahi, wo cheez mili nahi, so things like that. So what an increased cortisol does to your system is increased appetite. And when you eat more, you kind of get that feeling that, okay, my body is now happy because of the dopamine release. But it's only very short-lived.
Right.
And what about the insulin that's being spiked? Jitna khate ja rahe ho, you're just eating non-stop. It does, of course, offer you a very, very happy spot. Then think about it in the long run. It's only adding to your weight.
And this does not only, I think, happen with the Gen Z. It also happens with older ladies.
Yes, menopausal, postmenopausal happens with it.
Right. And this emotional binging must be, I think I see a lot of people, even in my own family, we are just having chai la do, 3 chammach chini dal ke.
Yeah.
That kind of a thing.
You must have heard it so many times. मैं तो कुछ खाती ही नहीं.
This,
अगर मैं कुछ खाती ही नहीं तो मैं इतनी बड़ी हो नहीं सकती. So also women through the generations have been trained not to eat a proper portion in front of men. Well, that is a taboo that we now need to come out of. But I'm talking about way many years ago when women could not eat in front of men. Of course, they were differentiated. पहले आदमी खाएंगे, फिर खाएंगे. So what used to happen was they used to go into the kitchens and eat. Now when you're hiding something, चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका. When you're hiding something, you will naturally eat faster and you will eat more, just to satisfy yourself. And satiation does indeed come when you eat a heartful plate. It does make you very happy. But the problem is that, is it healthy?
I see that the Indians, we all,
Yeah.
I mean, not you maybe, we all have a belly.
Yes.
Okay, and it's really hard to get rid of our weights.
Yes.
I know for sure that it's because of the carb-rich diet and sedentary lifestyle, as well as the stress of
Cortisol.
life.
Cortisol. हमें कंट्रोल ही नहीं करना सिखाया गया. एंड हमें ये सिखाया ही नहीं गया है कि when we are not the fullest mentally कि हम हेल्प ले सकें. हमें सिर्फ ये सिखाया गया, घर में रहो, बाहर बात नहीं करनी, अपने आप ठीक हो जाएगा. It doesn't happen. We need help. And we should realize this the minute we get up and go in the kitchen just to eat without hunger.
Right. Yeah. What about the midnight snacking?
Midnight snacking. Good point. So midnight snacking or any random snacking should be AI identified. are you really hungry or are you dehydrated? Some say important cheese. Because if you're dehydrated, the first thing your body will give you is like a little feeling, okay, I'm hungry. Or also could be, are you acidic? The initial acidic reflux or the acidity feeling is of that of hunger. Children will say, I'm hungry, they're not hungry. They didn't have their water. So initial understanding of भूख भी है कि बाकी चीजें हो रही हैं. अगर वो हो गया, and then really if you've had your dinner too small or too early, it is possible that you can be hungry at midnight.
So tell me, what time should one have dinner?
If you really ask me, I would say before sunset, but it is not possible
Right.
because, okay, now
Realistic.
we both belong to the same section of the profession where we do know that when does the liver start to work? Only when you give it rest. When you sleep, वो भाई साहब ऑन होते हैं. तो उसको टाइम तो देंगे ना हम. अगर हम 9 o'clock we have our dinner and 10 o'clock we slip into bed, there is no time. And then that's when everything starts to come up. We're not sitting and sleeping, we're lying down and sleeping. So ideal times, of course, are not viable for everybody. But yes, everybody should try and eat dinner early in the day, and of course give at least 2.5 hours off.
And how do you actually, like what can you eat that will actually satiate you without increasing your cortisol levels, and which will also, not put you into a stress mode that I'm getting fatter?
There's a very interesting thing about cortisol, which a lot of people don't know. The cortisol is the generator of the human body. In the morning, it has to be high because it has to wake you up from your deep slumber. And in the evening, it has to be low because it has to put you back down so that your body can recover and recuperate itself back to the normal self. So what happens is, okay, thanks to social media now, everybody has the phones on. खाना खत्म हुआ, थोड़ा सा देख लेता हूँ, थोड़ा सा ये कर लेता हूँ. अच्छा, WhatsApp जवाब तो दे दूँ. I mean, if something is happening at 8 a.m. in the morning, you'll still keep getting messages till 10. So कहाँ से वो blue light को हम जब avoid ही नहीं करेंगे, cortisol जागा भी होगा, मतलब कम हो भी रहा होगा, it will rise up again because of the exposure to light and stuff. So I think it is very important, to understand when you're really sleeping, which a lot of people don't understand now. And cortisol को ठीक करने के लिए सबसे पहले more than food is sleep. Give your body the rest it needs. And then of course there's a lot of foods, magnesium rich foods. Like what? Like nuts and seeds are the best source of magnesium. कोई supplement की ज़रूरत नहीं है अगर आप अपने handful of nuts and seeds खाएं. I don't know if you can relate with this, but when you were younger, watermelon तो नहीं, muskmelon. So our grandparents or our parents used to cut the muskmelon, serve it to us, and the seeds used to be left in a strain and dried out. Yeah, because they knew that this is equally beneficial as the fruit.
Everyone, and you don't want to be like very, very slim, but you do want to be fit
and healthy.
So you need to carry on your life doing all your chores and business and whatever else.
Yeah.
So what are the good foods that they can eat, and what are the foods that should not eat?
Okay,
if they want a healthy life.
Healthy lifestyle, all right. So first, let's start with the कैसे बोले, myth तो नहीं बोलूँगी. Protein, of course, is essential. But what is everybody forgetting? Fiber. Where is the fiber? To absorb the glucose that is being made in the body and to process it properly, fiber को तो भूल ही गए सारे. So we should indeed start our day with a fiber-rich breakfast, where I think Indian breakfasts are the best. Poha, upma, if you're not gluten allergic or resistant or diabetic. Even if you're diabetic, I would say portion control.
Right.
I would still give poha to a diabetic person, but of course I would reduce the portion. So fiber, protein, fats. Poha is one of the best breakfasts one can eat. Poha is of course a carbohydrate rich in iron. And then the vegetables that you give, आपको सारा source मिल गया. Fiber भी मिल गया, iron भी मिल गया, multivitamins भी मिल गए, protein भी मिल गया rice में से जो आता है. So it's a wholesome breakfast. Of course, if you're non-vegetarian, then you have the option of eggs. But then again, you need to watch how many eggs will we eat. So then starts the loop of this and that. But if I was to give you one breakfast for everybody, it's poha.
Okay, and one lunch for everybody, and one dinner for everybody.
All right. So let's start with lunch. Mein ek salad plate is very important. Again, fiber. Give yourself fiber and multivitamins through the salad. And then because I'm Indians and we go with rice, roti, dal, sabzi, करेला. Best गर्मियों में ठंडा रहता है, सर्दियों में आपको normal रहता है. And of course it doesn't hit your sugar spike. This is one lunch I would say guilt free खाइए. And it's such a big plate. Imagine you have salad, you have rice or roti. So it depends upon an average human being. 30 to 50 grams is the range.
So how many rotis can you make with 30 grams?
I think 1 or 2 max. If it's a big one, it's 1. If it's choti, do. And also, it's how you grow up. If your mother taught you to have 2 rotis, then you will, that emotional comfort, of course we cannot deny food is emotional comfort as well. So वो 2 रोटी खाने को छोटी बना लो. So not needed कि बड़ी सी खानी है और 2 खाना है. And then दालों में, of course we're getting protein, we're getting fiber, we're getting carbohydrate, wholesome.
So tell me one thing, I know that you know this, that rice has a few, like some amino acids.
Yes.
Okay, -1. And dals have the amino acids, plus that one that the rice doesn't have, -1, which the rice has.
Yeah.
So that is why you give the combination.
Yes, it's wholesome. And when they say, I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually again. When they say vegetarians को protein पूरा नहीं होता, protein पूरा हो जाता है, amino acid नहीं है bring down density. So where do we get that from?
Now comes a very important question: milk and milk products. Your views?
There are many views to it.
Yes.
I would say yes, but then I would also say why.
Okay.
Yeah. We are, of course, Indians. Not even Indians. I think globally, milk is, the animals have been used to consume milk. But have you ever seen a cow's baby drink a human mother's milk? But okay, we will not debate that. It's a very long topic to debate. But yes, of course, milk products do contribute to protein and vitamins. Calcium, by the way, is coming from milk. And also something very interesting is, जितना lactose milk में है, as we rise above in making the fermented products out of milk, वो कम होकर जाता है.
So you mean to say like curd root beer, very good.
Absolutely. Cream, I don't mind.
So in your expert opinion, how much milk can a normal human adult female have and male have in a day?
You talk.
Let's say added teas and dahis and paneer, everything included.
So we give exchanges. So when the exchanges, we give about 3 exchanges in a day, which is 200 ml of milk, 200 ml of yogurt, and then 100 ml of either paneer or cream. 100 ml cream तो नहीं होगा because obviously इतना condensed form है. 10 ml of cream. But these 3 can be taken safely.
And this means that almost a liter of milk a day.
Because yes, दही को जब आप दही को set करेंगे, of course reduces.
Yeah, that's why
I would say 750.
750.
Yes. Yeah.
And see, Mother Earth is giving it, and then obviously you use fertilizers to get your organic produce and things like that.
You do. Even organic.
Even organic.
You're right.
Yeah, so is it okay to have those kind of leaves? Because it's out there that, you know, these leaves have a coating of fertilizers and chemicals and things like that. How does one have it safe?
You know, I think we're talking about the undeniable facts that that exist in today's society.
Exactly.
But let's work towards solutions. A, washing your vegetables very well. I would not say wash your vegetables with sound or the
What do you mean?
or the veggie washes. What I do at home and what I recommend is a cupful of vinegar just to get rid of the acids on top, because vinegar does work well in a big bucket, or if you have a sink big enough to soak them for just a little bit. And then take them out and dry them, and then cooking of course helps get rid of some of them. But it is, if I was to say आपके pesticide insecticide खत्म हो जाएंगे, that will be false. they will be there.
Because in today's world, that is a problem.
The plant will not grow around it.
And then this is what then contributes further to our ill health.
To raising cortisol, reduce dopamine, emotional eating, everything eventually is a loop. If you can grow plants and vegetables and fruits in your own kitchen garden, perfect.
So what about all these packaged things? We haven't addressed that in emotional, when you're not emotionally steady and you start, or even if you're steady and you start eating all these over the top processed, ultra processed. What's your opinion?
Initially, the mother used to give a little bit. Milk में थोड़ी सी चीनी डाली मुझे. But what happens today is if you open a packet of processed chips and give it to your child, what we always forget is when you're buying a packet of chips or whatever that might be, to turn it around and see the amount of sugar and sodium. Excessive sodium, again, we know so many things that happen from excessive sodium. High blood pressures, they're ignoring that. So I think processed जब तक avoid हो सकता है. I mean, where's the French fries जो मम्मी बनाती थी घर पे?
No, that is, the world has changed, right?
Yes.
And then, of course, the younger generations do want to eat what's there.
Yeah, the addictive tastes of outside.
Yes, and then we have to tell our parents that, look, do not get them.
Yeah, we have to. And then the villain जो ये वाली बीच की generation है वो बन रही है, because earlier on was all home food, now on is all outside food.
Yes.
तो sandwich हम हो गए.
So how many times would you recommend? Okay, why won't you recommend outside food? Usually. Clearly, I understand that there are good restaurants and good hotels.
But clearly for two reasons, sodium and sugars. There is no regulation. They will add sodium, they will add extra salt to mandatory. And oil, of course. How many times have they cooked in the same oil?
Right. So I think food is very important.
It is.
And actually food is our medicine.
Yeah, it is. Of course, there are two sentences. It's up to you what you choose to, the paths that you choose. It's eat to live or live to eat. So, it's up to you. Comfort me. जिसे खाना बोल रहे थे.
Yes.
Oh, I had a heartbreak. Oh, I'm not feeling too well. And we've done it all. I think we all have done it in our lifespan that, oh, I'm just feeling too stressed and busted. Let me have a drink or two. Yes, indeed, the drink is going to offer you support. Amazing support. बहुत मजा आएगा. Neuro आपका system भी एकदम shut down हो जाएगा and you'll feel good. You'll probably want to listen to music. But again, that is temporary. And again, the whole loop of cortisol, dopamine. Yeah. Weight gain. Because it's empty calories end of the day.
Right. So what's your one take-home message to everybody?
My one take-home message to everybody is eat well, live healthy. If there is any emotional stress, please don't hesitate in looking for help. And if at all it helps, taking help, get rid of it, because whatever you're holding inside in your EQ is only inside you. Nobody else will know it.
So that was wonderful, Nikki.
Thank you.
And I want to go,
To on and on.
fire some rabid questions to you. And let's do that.
Yes.
Dark chocolates or chips when stressed? Chocolates.
Wine versus beer. Which is worse for belly fat?
Both. Again, it's only giving you a temporary relief.
Right. Late night snacking? Yes or no?
Yes and no. Depends upon if you're really hungry or you're just used to opening the fridge midnight when the whole house is dark.
One food that helps reduce stress.
Nuts and seeds. They're very high in magnesium. And magnesium has the ability and the superpower to reduce stress.
One habit to control emotional eating.
But that got me on that one. Discipline. And
Difficult.
self-recognition. Again, very difficult. Eating good meals. We are not skipping meals. Okay, I want to be skinny. I want to be exactly in the figures that the social media is giving me today. But yet, fill yourself up enough to go on through the day.
Yeah, because what I notice is a lot of ladies, they don't eat at all.
Yeah.
Then meals are very small. And then they'll go and have dessert at night.
Yeah.
Or I have cold coffee in between with some sugar in it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Irrespective of the body size, you'll see someone who's big enough and someone who's equally slim, but they have sugar cravings. And sugar cravings are a loop. The less you eat, the less you need. More you eat, the more you need.
So it's good to have a complete meal,
Yeah.
a full meal,
Yeah.
maybe thrice a day.
Yes.
As you can have maybe 1 or 2 snacks.
Snacks, of course. Also depends upon a lot of things. Like I'll tell you something very interesting. आप sugar cake का juice पी लीजिए.
Right.
It heals your liver faster than anything, even if you're diabetic. It will give you a spike and it will go down. But eating sugar, again, the word processed, big and bold, is a big no.
So thank you very much. Thank you. That was a lovely episode. And I'm going to invite you again.
Thanks.